He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Hits inside. It's Bueno. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Darby. Right side, it's Bueno. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Out of the backfield, he's open. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his man.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll test the right side. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes the catch. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Warhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Monroe. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jocelyn. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the...
He tries to take the top off. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Now an opportunity to extend their lead before the break. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Zings it complete to the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It's 3rd and 5. Sets his feet. It's Darby. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Searching for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide right, it's Jocelyn. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Corners are going to bail. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. One more shot before halftime. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 9 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Wildcats, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Malone Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Warhawks head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Rides to the back. Breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Darby. Working that left side now. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The run inside. It's Jocelyn. Just smothered on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets open down the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier. Who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that.
It's a seam wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Plows through the defense.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Caught! Touchdown, Tigers! Somehow, they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacked on the extra point. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hand it to the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Moves the pocket. It's Darby. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Changing the routes with his receiver. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
To the ground, he's got it again. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Darby. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that second loss. Stepping to the right. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
move. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The Tigers send off the offense to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Sells to run, looking to pass. He's going to let it go. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Peppers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Chop. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads it left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40, the 30. The 10, touchdown, Monroe. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Deep in the end zone, it's Knapp. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Peppers. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Nice execution by the offense on.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the big throw. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's John. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Looking to throw, it's Peppers. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Chubb. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sees a crease. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
It's complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri's offense heads out and ready to go. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the play.
Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Peppers. Rush right in his face. He gets away. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Missouri wants to go fast. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.